Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Gabe the Collector, and we are going to be doing some more basketball. Um, Obviously, this year's been exciting with Victor being able to hunt all of the, you know, Wembenyama cards that we could get, anything we can get our hands on. But this year has made me see how many releases we have for basketball. It is insane because I'm just like, my wallet's like, can we stop? Can we stop for 1 minute? And we can't because now we have contenders. Now, I'm not a big Contenders fan. I've talked about that before on the channel. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of the ticket theme. I think it sounds cool, but overall, it just always looks the same, and it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite set. Now, nice thing about this set is that it's big on autographs. You're going to get one auto or a mem in here. Ideally, it's going to be a mem. More often than not, you're going to get a mem over an auto. And as we know with Panini, it's not going to be game worn. It's not going to be event anything. It's just going to be off the rack, which is unfortunate. But it is nice to be guaranteed one of those hits. Not very common in retail blasters. More often than not, you might get it in a mega box sometimes, but that's typically a hobby thing, being guaranteed the auto or mem. So it's kind of nice. You're also going to get 40 cards, which is a lot more than typical with like Prism, Select, all that. You're getting more around like 24 cards or so, which the breakdown there is 8 cards per pack and 5 packs. But the big problem with this is that being that it is auto-driven, Victor, who, and more than just Victor, I think Brandon Miller as well, right? I don't remember if Scoot. I think Scoot as well. Like a lot of the top guys are all exclusive to tops. So you're kind of like, who are you hunting? I mean, personally, I'm hunting Wallace because I'm an OKC guy. There are some other guys that Keontae George, somebody very underrated in the hobby. There's some good autos to get, but the big names are not going to be in here. Now, this is 20. These were like 27, I think. Let's see. 27.46 at my Walmart. So it is a little bit cheaper, which is sad to say that $27 is cheaper. It is a little bit cheaper than typical nowadays. The blasters, especially for the more premium sets that everybody wants, are looking at $30 to $35 a blaster, which is absolutely insane. But let's get these opened up here, and we'll look at the checklist, the breakdown. Autos are the big thing we're hunting in this product. It's kind of the selling point. But something that is nice, and we've been seeing it more and more with retail, is that there are a lot of opportunities for one-of-one potential out of retail, which is nice. Not all sets are like that. Some of them kind of cut you off at a higher numbered parallel for retail, but this has a lot of options for one-of-ones. There are some interesting insert sets in here. Supernaturals are in this set now, which I don't think they have always been there. From what I've seen, though, I'm not a big fan of the way they look. A lot of our inserts lately have been rough. The optic inserts were terrible. They took inserts that were okay and people really liked, and they changed the way they looked into a bad look. So I'm not sure where we're going to go with this if we pull any of the Supernaturals. There were some other short prints. Trying to think what they were called. Let's see here. Some of the other short prints are going to be the license to dominate and the permit to dominate. So the license to dominate is going to be your veterans, and then the rookies are going to be the permit to dominate. So those are going to be some short print inserts that you could potentially get. It's only a 120 card set, 100 of which are the season ticket for retail, and then 20 rookie season tickets for retail. So pretty small set compared to some of the other things we've ripped on the channel. But let's get into it, guys. Enough talking. I know I talk a lot. If you're new to the channel, that's something you will find. It's just how I am. I can't help it. So if it's not something you're into, unfortunately, this might not be the channel for you. I appreciate you stopping by, though. So we're just going to be doing 2 today and see if we can get some Victor. I did actually already buy lottery ticket Victor because it just looked too good and I just had to have it, and I've very much learned that buying singles is the smarter idea. I just typically like to rip new releases couple boxes for you guys on the channel so that you can get to experience them. Because I know not everyone can afford to go out and buy boxes, and sometimes you like to see what it looks like before you want to spend the money. So, Steph. All right, so this should be one of our retail parallels, the red. So we got Jokic. Then we got a game night ticket of Giannis. Let me see real quick on the box here. I missed that. The Blaster exclusive are going to be the game ticket red and the game ticket blues. There's always your retail colors that typically, it really is red a lot. That's definitely the retail color a lot of times. Hero, Jaime Jaquez, rookie one there. I missed any other rookies, but I might have. Hey, that's a PC card. Collect the Spurs and Thunder here. Oh, got a bronze there. It looked like we got a Scoot rookie. Then a game ticket of DeMar DeRozan on the bronze. Nice, Tim Duncan on the draft class contenders. Awesome. That's a good card. That's a solid one to pull. What do you guys think about this set? Are you a Contenders fan? I mean, it's definitely more of like a mid-tier set. I think overall in the hobby, it's kind of considered that. It's just not something I would ever rip at lengths. I don't love it. And to be honest, these look even more plain than normal. They don't even really, they give the ticket vibe a little bit, but not as good as years past. So it's kind of even worse. Dick there on the rookie. Bane. A J Will. J Dub technically. J Will's the other Jalen. Kyrie. Chris Murray on the draft class contenders. Rookie card. Okay, 2 more packs. No Victor yet. As always, he's going to be kind of short printed, even as a base. That's just how it is for the big rookie. People don't talk about that enough. Definitely something that happens. I feel like once they know they're big rookie, they kind of short print them to an extent. I mean, it's not going to be ridiculous, but you'll start seeing a lot of dupes of other people before you will see dupes of Victor. Taylor Hendricks for the Jazz on the rookie. Jokic again. Harden. Grace Walker for Pacers. That's cool. Rookie Stallions of Case and Wallace straight to the PC. That's another insert. I like it more on this Contenders, on basketball Contenders. So we did rip some football Contenders. I don't think I've gotten it uploaded to the channel yet. I need to do that. I've been backlogged on editing. I was not a fan of the Stallions in that set. This one's a lot cooler. It's a lot darker in the background. I feel like the football one was a lot brighter. That's awesome. Super cool. Happy to grab that for the PC. That would be a sick one to have, of course, have Victor on. All right, so this seems like it has a mem in it. I didn't mean to put it last, but yeah, definitely a mem in here because we hadn't gotten our auto or a mem. Like I said, you're more often than not going to get a mem. Just because we know they're not anything special. Julius Randle. It's back there, okay. Mitchell, Kuzma, Simons, AD. From the back here now. An AD, or a KD, sorry, on the game night ticket. And then the last thing should be our mem here. Just do a flip. Okay, that's not terrible, to be honest. You know, there's a lot of ways the mem could have went. This is probably one of the better. So we got a rookie ticket, Hawks, which is Kobe Buffkin, and then a Brandon Miller for the Hornets. Wow, that's As always, the enclosed officially licensed material is not associated with any specific player, game, or event. It's just so weird to me. You know, when you think of a mem, do you think of like, so when you go buy a jersey of your favorite player, do you consider that memorabilia? I mean, I guess it is, but for me, memorabilia is something that's actually been used or was, you know, even if it's just for like them doing an event, like it just, to me, that's memorabilia. And so it's, to me, it's kind of crazy that we've moved into this. I mean, it's always been something they've done. It's just been a lot more common now. We've moved into this phase where everything that's a mem is not actually been worn or used by the player, and it's just like, it doesn't really feel like a mem then to me. But this is definitely one of the, it's a good one to get. This was not a bad one to get. Victor does have some like swatches and stuff, so those are the ones to hunt. You know, obviously Victor, but I don't know. I feel like I'd rather have a parallel for sure of Victor over like a mem. You know, let me know down in the comments your thoughts. I know everybody's pretty sick of the whole not from any specific game or event. There's something nice in the back there. Zingas, Markkanen, he went to the Warriors now, right? I think I read that recently. A lot of moves going on right now. Thompson, Clay went to the Mavericks. Luka, that's a PC card. Middleton, Maxey, what a year he had there in the finals, in the NBA finals. Wiggins, Jalen Hood-Schifino on the draft class. It wasn't that big of a card. It just looked different, and that's because it was just an insert. Right, can we get a base? Maybe Cameron Johnson, Cat, Walker Kessler, hey Paolo, Scotty, Caleb Martin. Okay, Anthony Black. Anthony Black for Magic on the Stallions. I'm glad that we're getting like one Stallion per blaster. I wonder if that's the typical case or if we just happen to get lucky. I think these actually look pretty good. Definitely a lot better than the football ones, for sure. Actually kind of forgot. I had kind of pushed it out of my mind that Stallions was a part of this set because, like I said, I didn't like it when I ripped the football. I think it looked... That's a mem. Of course. We could always get one with an auto, I guess, right? I assume they have swatch autos. I'm going to be moderate in assuming that. Got Russ. Hey, Chet to the PC. Tyrese. He had an up and down. Like, he was really going off, and then, like, I don't know. Had some struggles there. Rosen. Red Luka. Let's go. Nice. Let's go! Victor on the draft class contenders. PC. To the PC you go. Nice. Alright, well, we at least got one Victor. Doesn't, you know, it's just a, you know, an insert, just a base insert, but we'll take it. Because, as we know, it's not the easiest to hit Victor in general, so. Alright, 2 more packs, one of which has a mem, it feels like, of course, a lot thicker usually, so hopefully it's a good one. RJ Barrett, Tyler Hero, Jaime Jaquez. We're getting the collation here because this is the first pack. I think it was the first pack of our first blaster. A lot of the same people. Zion, bronze of DeMar DeRozan. We've gotten so much DeMar DeRozan. Another Stallions, definitely not Victor. Our pink shoes. Based on who that is. Oh, it was Brandon Miller. Didn't look like him for some reason to me. Alright, well that's... you know, I'll tell you, if you're new to the channel, we pull a lot of Brandon Miller on this channel, which is good, because he's really the most sought after rookie next to Vic. I mean, sell-wise, he just tends to sell really good. Jaime Jaquez was selling really good for a while there, but fizzled out in the market. Alright, well, that's a nice one. Wish we would get some. I'm assuming there's definitely some parallels to the Stallions. Would have been nice to grab some. We have gotten no numbered, but it's retail, so. Last pack here, guys. Appreciate you guys stopping by. If you enjoy the content, throw me a like and comment and subscribe. All of that stuff really, really helps. SGA really helps the channel. You have no idea. The last video we did, the Caitlin Clark, went crazy. Y'all went crazy, and that really did great things for my channel. I really appreciate it. Jordan Hawkins. All right, let's move from the back here now, so we don't. What is that one? Oh, Kevin Garnett. And draft class contenders throwing it back. But yeah, it does makes a world of a difference. I really appreciate it. Game night ticket of Steph. Alright guys, let's end it with something monstrous. Backwards too. Let's just flip it. I saw the colors, and it's like before my brain processed that it clearly wasn't Victor, I'm like, holy shit. And it's Tariq Whitehead. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Man, and the colors got us. My brain got a little excited, got a little ahead of itself. Let me verify. Yes, not from any specific game or event. I don't know shit about Tariq Whitehead. Besides that, he's from the Nets. I have no other knowledge of him. So, to my knowledge, he's not been somebody I've heard a lot about. So I would assume it's not like a great pool. You know, obviously it's just a base mem too. But let's see what one this one fit in this top loader. This one's way too big, isn't it? I don't know if I have any more of that size. Oh, here we go. Sorry. I got top loaders like crazy over here. I know that when there was the presentations, which was from NBA Hoops, right? Maybe? I think so. He was somebody that had one. Yeah, see, this is too tight. That's like an 80. I don't know what that one's going to go in. He was one that had one, and then, you know, ideally those were going to a lot of the players people were excited about, but I know NBA Hoops was early. You know, early in the year. So I don't know that he ever came to fruition. But yeah, that's it, guys. There's really wasn't nothing too crazy. We did get one Victor, just the draft class contenders, which is going to go straight to the PC. These are just some other PC cards, just some Spurs and some Lucas, some Spurs, and then the OKC. Happy we got that Stallions, and we got the Tariq Whitehead. We got a bronze DeMar DeRozan, the red Jokic. Then we got a Stallions of Brandon Miller. My camera focuses. The Anthony Black Stallions. And then this Kobe Buffkin and Brandon Miller dual swatch rookie ticket. So this was definitely one of the better pools. I mean, like I said, it kind of sucks. That's the problem. Is, you know, I feel like in the past, there was a time, of course, where you were excited about getting a mem. Even though this is guaranteed a mem or an auto, you'd still be excited because you're like, wow, that's a piece of clothing that they wore on the field or even off the field. It was something that they wore, and at this point, that's just not it anymore. So mems are really such kind of throwaway cards. Like I said, you're more often than not going to get a mem over an auto, especially when it says you're going to get guaranteed one or the other. So it is kind of sad that that's the state we're in. But we keep buying it, so they're going to keep doing it. Unfortunately, that's really how this stuff works. So let me know if you like this product, guys. If you're going to be ripping any of it, this will definitely be the last that I rip of it. Like I said, it's not a set I love, and I definitely don't love the look this year. I think it looks even more basic than the card, like the ticket stubs have looked in the past. So thanks for stopping by the channel. I really appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.